Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So I have a question for you. It's come up multiple times in the last several weeks in conversations with individuals, whether spoken directly out loud or just implied, that somebody says, well, you know, my life is the way it is because, well, this is the way I was raised. And I've had a few people just say, well, I'm under the generational curse. I can't do anything about it. Or I got to figure out how to break the generational curse. Or I'm stuck under this generational curse. Or I don't have a choice because this is the way my parents lived and they heard their parents and grandparents. And so it's just going to continue. It's inbred into me. Well, I need to tell you something. Everybody's heard about this idea of generational curses, and it's been passed on forever. And it comes from the idea that in the Jewish law, a son or children would be punished for their father's transgressions. That was the original statement. I mean, we saw how God applied that into the Jewish nation at the beginning when they were dealing with the law. And we often want to say, well, that ended when we've got the new covenant. But it's really hard to overcome the idea of a generational curse because we see the same things happen in cycles within families. So I thought I'd address something with you. The generational curse did not end with the New Testament. It ended in the Old Testament. It's been gone a lot longer than you thought, and you need to understand that. In Ezekiel chapter 18, God is talking, and he says, this proverb that you always say, the father eats sour grapes and their children's teeth are set on edge. Talking about that generational curse, right? God says, as I live, this is a declaration of the Lord. You will no longer use this proverb in Israel. Look, every life belongs to me. The life of the Father is like the life of the Son. Both belong to me. The person who sins is the one who will die. Later in verse 20, he says, the life of the person who sins is the one who will die. A son won't suffer punishment for the father's iniquity, and the father won't suffer punishment for the son's iniquity. The righteousness of the righteous person will be on him, and the wickedness of the wicked person will be on him. So what I'm saying is, if you're a parent, you can't pass a generational curse to your child. They may follow your lead, but it's not a generational curse. That means you as a parent have the ability to break that curse in yourself that you're dealing with, but you can never pass it to someone else. You have the ability to turn your life towards righteousness and let your children or grandchildren see that righteousness and then make the choices for themselves. It also means that whatever you're going through right now has nothing to do with someone else. It has everything to do with their own decisions. Yes, they may have followed a lead of someone. They may have followed your lead, or you may have followed someone else's lead, but you still chose. There, again, no more are there generational curses. There are choices. So today, as you go into your day, use that as a springboard for excitement for God, because you're not trapped by something you had no control over. You're stuck in something you get to work through. And you cannot pass something you don't have. If you say, I'm going to give my children $1 million, but you don't have $1 million, you can't give it to them, right? Well, if you say, I've got this curse and it's going to go to my children. Well, that can't happen because you don't have it. So start living your life for the moment right now and put your focus on Christ. And you'll find that the world changes around you. It won't happen overnight, but it will change. And that's what I want for you today. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day. God bless.